You might notice that JJ and I are both donning our new apparel. See, I've been a sock collector for a while, and that seemed to be like my thing. But now, let's call it what it is. This is the new normal. Face masks, face coverings. They're needed not only for your protection, but for the protection of those around you. Heaven forbid you're pre-symptomatic for COVID-19. Well, our next guest just so happens to be involved with a company that has some very readily available masks, just like this one, for you right now.
They certainly do. Their masks are available. Boomer Naturals. We have Dr. Mary Clifton joining us. She's on the advisory board for that company, and it's great to see you this morning from New York. How are you, Doctor?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for asking. Very excited to see you guys today. I love Vegas.
Thanks, son. I know you were just sharing with us before the interview how much you love Vegas. And guess what? We love Vegas too. And one of the things Sean and I are doing because we love Vegas is we are wearing our masks every time we step out of our house, Doctor. Let's talk about the CDC guidelines right now for wearing a mask in public and why you feel it's so important.
Well, it's critical because this infection can spread through doorknobs and packages. There is some of what we refer to as fomite transmission, but far and away, the vast majority of the spread is related to the inhalation of somebody else's respiratory secretions. When somebody talks loud or they cough or sneeze, a good sneeze can fill a room in 12 minutes with enough particles to infect everybody. And when you inhale those sneeze particles, they connect to some spaces in the back of your throat, in the back of your nose, and that's how it enters your body and makes you sick. So wearing those face masks just helps to prevent those respiratory secretions from getting into your face holes.
If your face holes, I like that. That's good. That is an internal medicine doctor from New York saying face holes. I'm here for it.
Well, you'll see people sometimes wear it below their nose, and it's like that really isn't the best idea because you're still going to get some particles through your nose. So the way that you're wearing your mask over your nose and your mouth, very smart. And then if you have a mask that has, 3 layers of fabric, I mean, 1 layer of thin fabric may be better than nothing, but we can oftentimes swab that and find some virus on the inside of the mask because it's easy for it to cross through that thin face covering, especially once it gets moisturized with your air. So by wearing 2 or preferably 3 layers of tightly woven fabric, particularly with a built-in liner like this mask, really provides a lot of protection.
No question about it. Now, there are different types of masks. I'm wearing one of the Boomer Natural masks as well. You have them, though, in a whole bunch of different designs. This one is actually, JJ, we got to swap out yours for this one right here. This one's pretty cool.
I know it matches the one I'm wearing. How cool is that?
It's a new accessory now, but not all masks are made the same. Tell us about what we should be doing if we are going to be making our own face masks, say, what we should be kind of mindful of.
I'm just a bore. I just have this old white, or this very simple white one, but I like that, just a plain simple one. So I have a whole stack of these I keep by the front door and just grab the one on top. But this is a three layers of tightly woven fabric. The outer layer is cotton poly, so it has a natural moisture wicking capacity in case you walk through somebody else's sneeze. And then the inner layer has that nano silver infusion, so it works as a built-in filter, but still very soft and breathable and very talkable. And then the ear loops I really like because they don't crush my hair when I wear it, and then it covers face holes really easily and comfortably. And then I just like when I'm testing a mask to look really closely when I breathe. If you can see how the air is going straight through the filter and is not actually going through like gaps on the sides, that's really important to me.
Tight seal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, Doctor, you've pointed out to me, and I haven't actually heard this discussed, so I appreciated your point of maybe 3 layers of fabric is better. By the way, this mask was given to me by a friend who owns a cosmetic company, and I just wear this when I go out and hike. In the desert. So I'm outside and I'm, 6 feet from the other people I'm hiking with. This is just 1 layer. But what you had just pointed out to me was maybe these 3 layers is a little more effective. Of course, there's the N95s that are, showing to be quite effective too. Any other advice? We have a lot of crafty people here in Las Vegas. And I've seen a whole lot of folks going to their sewing machines and making them. Any advice on how to make one safely at home?
Well, the American Chemical Society data published in Nano just earlier this year looked at different types of face coverings, and they're definitely going to recommend 2 or preferably 3 layers of tightly woven fabric. Then, if you can get additional filtration in there, that's helpful. You can use a regular surgical mask inside, but you're going to want to create like a slit in between the 2 fabrics so you can put that extra additional filtration in there. Some people use something as simple as a paper towel or a coffee filter. Both of those things will also function to increase filtration, or the shop towels in your garage. But they're going to definitely give you a sense that you're breathing through a more intense filter. The N95 masks require a professional fitting, and they will block 99% of particles, but it's difficult to breathe through, and it's hard to talk through. So the air ends up whooshing around the edges, and then this mask can often be incredibly ineffective, as low as 12% if it's not properly fitted. So getting a good covering like you have that has a good cover over your mouth and nose, not only so you don't touch it, but also so you protect those face holes from allowing the infection to get in.
Well, before we go, just worth noting, I don't know how to sew. I have no intention of making my own, so I'd rather just buy some. Boomernaturals.com, you're able to get these masks, and there's a deal going on right now, 20% off with the code KTNV20. So make sure you take advantage of that. Doctor, it's great having you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Doctor, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And Boomer is located in Vegas, so you're buying locally, and you can even pull right up curbside.
It's the truth, and I know that they're also giving back to the community as well, so definitely worth checking them out. Thank you so much, Dr. Boomernaturals.com, BOOMER, naturals.com. Make sure you use that code KTNV20 to get 20% off the purchase. Boomer Naturals, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.